It's a war of not quite opposites this week and upcoming. We've got Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim versus Kraven the Hunter. We've got Cherry Coke versus Vanilla Coke.
Cherry Coke, baby!
Don't listen to him.
It's superior. It's the superior diabetic onslaught.
Yeah, real good.
Thank you.
Don't listen to him, listen to me. And I'll tell you, Vanilla Coke is better because it's smooth and it doesn't taste like cough syrup. But
I feel like this is something that belongs in like an old-timey commercial, specifically from the BioShock universe.
Oh, you mean it's time to do my announcer voice? I had to think for a second, because now, if I try too hard, it turns into Alistair.
Well, this is a good time for me to reveal that this is not my real speaking voice. Actually, this is my real speaking... Okay, never mind.
Never do that again.
No, I'm never gonna do that again.
Not even once.
I am not Dave Chappelle.
Ugh. Anyways, we're recording from the same location this time. Again, and hopefully this time I don't sound like I'm speaking into a can of soup. That's empty of soup. A sad soup can. An Andy Warhol.
A sad soup can from an empty soup store.
Yep, exactly.
It's been a long day. I apologize preemptively.
This is a long ramble. Welcome to Under the Bridge, everybody.
Welcome to Under the Bridge.
I'm Cody, a.k.a. the Scarlet Troll.
And I am Greg, a.k.a. Greg.
And this is our podcast where we talk... I'm doing the announcer voice halfway. Where we talk news of the pop culture variety. Sometimes comic news, sometimes gaming news, pretty much always movie news, and also pretty much always a movie review. So make sure to ring the like button, smash that bell, and share the video around if you're into that sort of thing, because it helps us out and we appreciate it.
And don't forget to engage in the comments. Show us what the real flavored Coca-Cola supremacy is. It's Cherry Coke.
Somebody is going to say peach.
Oh, I've never had peach Coke.
I can't imagine it's any good.
I used to have peach soda as a kid, but not peach Coke. I mean, the peach soda, it was Faygo peach soda, so it was sugar to all hell.
I think maybe I hate peach because I remember, didn't Motrin have like a peach?
I think so.
It was disgusting. Hated it.
Fair.
Anyways, I have an advertisement to make. You there, boy! Is it not enough to have a Nosferatu popcorn sarcophagus? Do you want to take your love for the dead to an even greater level? But not in that way?
One step short of necromantic?
Oh, boy! May I interest you in the Nosferatu sarcophagus bed?
Are you f***ing serious?
Indeed I am! Thanks, I have to censor that. 250 pounds, 8 feet long.
Costs more than a Subaru.
Yes, per the Hollywood Reporter article, it officially costs more than a Subaru because it is $20,000.
That is insane. You want that, don't you? That's your equivalent of, like, the race car bed for little kids.
If I was ever gonna get an actual bed instead of sleeping on a couch because I'm weird, I would trade it up for a sarcophagus bed.
Did it say what size the bed comes in?
8 feet long.
Okay, but is that a...
Let's see here. Heavy, imposing, and gray.
I mean, that's a fact.
It doesn't say what actual size it is.
Oh my goodness.
It says custom fit mattress and foam lid for easy opening at sundown. Oh, baby!
That is perfect for Florida.
That's perfect for me. Are you kidding? Just put on MST3K on the TV, shut the lid.
I mean, I like having like music and white noise, so that would be perfect for me too. Hopefully there's holes in it so you don't suffocate.
Oh, that is kind of a problem, isn't it? I have a hard enough time breathing as it is in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess with my concern with all the stuff in your room would be, hopefully you don't go, it's like, oh, I need to put this somewhere. I'll put it on top of the sarcophagus. Oh, that's covering the ear holes. Oh, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I'm all good. I don't need to breathe. Nah, not at all. Not even a little bit. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted, but I feel like if I had $20,000 to spend on anything, I could spend it on more important things than that.
I mean, just buy something for $40,000 and then just say, okay, I'm paying myself back half of it by buying this bed. I did not say this was a good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea.
But I'm not wrong.
Well, that would require me to have 40,000. I don't even have 20. No, but that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's ostentatious as heck.
Very.
Moving on. I'm gonna make fun of Kraven some more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so J.C. Chandor, the director, was talking to Collider. That's the one that I have pulled up looking at it right in front of me.
Must not make inappropriate teenager
Yes, I hardly know her. There, I did it for you. Now it's old news.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When asked about what about Kraven made him want to direct it, he said, As crazy as it seemed, and there were a lot of challenges, there was the opportunity to structure it as a classic origin story, but not a hero story or a classic superhero story. It's essentially this building of a villain. Is that why you've been calling him an anti-hero this whole time?
Yeah.
Is that why you've been having him hunt down poachers and evil criminals and shit? So it could be the building story of a villain? Shit! That's all you had to say! Fucking.
Did we both watch the same 8-minute clip of the start?
Unfortunately, we did watch the same one. And he killed a bad guy.
Yes.
In prison.
Aggressively.
Anyways, he then continued, the final piece in that, for Aaron and for me, was in Kraven's Last Hunt, which if this thing works and is a success, boy, that's an assumption, that's where we'd have this story end.
So wait, does that mean that if this movie bombs, there's going to be more of them?
No, it's opposite.
Okay.
If it doesn't bomb, they want to do all the way up to Kraven's Last Hunt, which I would say that's where you should start, but it's not, because Kraven's Last Hunt is kind of, well, obviously it's the last thing you do with the character because he dies, and then he comes back because clones or something?
What?
Comics, I don't have to explain shit.
Okay.
I do, though. It's a sub-series. It's coming back. It's actually back. The latest episode is on Creature Commandos, the OG squad, so check that out. Wink, wink.
Yep.
But, obviously you don't do Kraven's Last Hunt first, because it's Kraven's Last Hunt. But, the idea of, maybe we end it with Kraven fighting Spider-Man. What do you mean, end it? That's where you start it!
Because he's a Spider-Man villain.
He is not cool enough to have a movie. At least,
not on his own.
Not without turning him into fucking, oh look! He's hunting bad guys! Okay, so it's not Kraven! It's Jungle Punisher!
What do you... So the Vietnam War.
Yeah, it's Rocky Punisher. No, wait, Rambo. That's the one.
Rambo.
Damn
Yes.
Oh,
that's funny.
I'm panicked. On the one hand, I don't think this is going to do well.
Yeah.
Because, you know what, I'm just going to tie in another thing. Venom 3 is apparently ending its theatrical run as the lowest grossing of the Venom movies.
No kidding.
Good. It's bad, and I will not hear any arguments to the contrary.
But you can argue your point in the comment section of this video and in our shorts.
You can make the comment if you want. I won't agree with it, but hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Like I'm Pat Benatar. Fire away. Where was I going with this? Right. I don't think Kraven's gonna do well, but there's also all these assholes and chucklefucks who are gonna go see it for, content and for morbid curiosity, like me.
Okay, I was gonna say for content, what is that an allegory to?
No, direct comparison. I am one of the assholes who's gonna be responsible for this making at least a little bit of money.
Oh, fair.
But y'all don't have to. You can just stay home.
Yes.
Go see Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. The first 8 minutes revealed. They don't look bad. I'm not going to talk about it because the movie's out this weekend. Why the fuck would you do that?
Go see it, or don't go see Kraven. Make it better. Make it so that this man is the only one in the theater. You can't see it right now, but he has the most hopeful face on right now.
Dare I to dream?
I can sit here and make fun of this movie unabashed.
Do I dare aspire to a world where I am the only one seeing Kraven in theaters?
It'll probably be better than the time I saw The Lobster in an empty theater.
Oh. Just think, if I was literally the only person to see it in theaters, I could tell people that Morbius, Venom, and Kraven all team up and make a weird supervillain Voltron and nobody would be able to call me on it!
Man, imagine if that happens in the movie.
Fuck!
It's not outside the realm of possibility either.
Fuck! So anyways, Kraven, yeah, I'll get this weekend, I guess. I got a busy weekend, and I might only have time to see one movie, and it's really killing me feeling like it might be Kraven. But I gotta know. Right. This has been haunting me for over a year because I keep pushing the fucking thing back. I have to know. I have to rip the Band-Aid off. I need closure so I can never have to think about it again.
That and the fact that we got the trailer for a good, 2-3 months in a row in front of every movie that we saw. Even for movies that had, I feel like, nothing to do or even remotely related. Here's Kraven.
That's so Kraven.
Ooh, don't give them ideas.
They can't. Sony owns Kraven, but Disney owns That's So Raven. Can't happen.
Fair.
Unless Sony decides to leverage the Spider-Man rights. Oh.
Ooh, that's dangerous since Disney owns Marvel. Oh. Let's see. Marvel pits all of the Spider-Man rights, but as a cost, Disney loses That's So Raven. Is it worth it?
Yes! You might disagree. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna move on now.
Alright.
That's enough making fun of Kraven until next week. So, Ryan Reynolds was part of Variety's Actors on Actors, which is not as sexy as it sounds.
I'd say I could only imagine all the euphemisms coming out of Ryan Reynolds' mouth at an event like that.
But he was doing this with Andrew Garfield. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yep, realized the moment I said it. And he was asked about the future of Deadpool. And his words were, I don't know. Honestly, my feeling is the character works very well in two ways. One is scarcity and surprise. So it had been 6 years since the last one, and part of the reason is that it swallows my whole life. I have 4 kids, and I don't ever want to be an absentee dad. I kind of die inside when I see their faces and they do a sports thing or something, and I missed it. I don't know what the future of Deadpool will be, but I do know that we made the movie to be a complete experience instead of a commercial for another one. I agree.
I like that.
For a movie that feels like it's so much a, hey, look at all this stuff, it does feel very complete.
Yeah, and very, self-contained.
However, this next bit, I must strenuously disagree. He said, Deadpool is a supporting character much more than he is the center.
No.
We center him sometimes because that's what they want, but you can't center him unless you take everything away from him. You have to create a situation where he's so much the underdog. I don't think I can do that again. If he comes back, it's going to be in someone else's movie. Channing Tatum. I would happily be a fifth man in his movie or anyone else's. I'm going to hard disagree. Deadpool does not work very well as a supporting character in somebody else's thing.
Well, if anything, if Deadpool's a supporting character, he is anti-support.
Yeah, no,
because he's just so chaotic that you can't be actively well supporting a lot of characters.
And he's a fucking attention hog.
Yes.
He's a needy bastard.
He's a bit of an attention slut.
That's why I relate to him.
Yeah.
But you don't have Deadpool as a supporting character in somebody else's movie. You have somebody else, like Wolverine, as a supporting character in Deadpool's movie. Because, otherwise, Deadpool pulls so much focus and changes the equation and the tone so irrevocably that it has to be about him. Like, yeah, you could put him in a big ensemble thing, but you put him in a Captain America movie, all of a sudden that Captain America movie is 50% sillier because Deadpool's in it.
Yeah.
And then he makes fourth wall jokes, and you have to question, wait, how does that work in a Cap movie?
Yeah, as I say, that doesn't always go with the tone that Captain America movies usually go for.
Yeah, no, so I don't know, Deadpool kind of has to be front and center, or he has to be a very bit player.
Yeah.
Like, you could have him show up, make some chimichanga jokes, go, yeah, I'm here because, I don't know, Chris Evans was busy or something.
Yeah, shoot somebody in the head and call it a day.
Yeah. God, I'll circle back around to this one, but God, I really wish they'd done a new Avengers versus the Masters of Evil movie, because I really like the idea of Deadpool spending that whole movie popping in here and there, trying to be an Avenger. And this was back before they ruined Taskmaster, I really like the idea of, you've got Sam Wilson, Captain America, you've got, Kate Bishop, maybe even Spider-Man, all trying to fight Taskmaster and not doing so hot because Taskmaster's copying all their moves. Granted, Taskmaster's not that good at copying Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is explicitly superhuman, so Taskmaster has a hard time copying those movements, but with enough skill, you can make up for that.
Right.
And then Deadpool, who, canonically speaking, is too crazy for Taskmaster to copy, pops in, beats the shit out of him, and then just goes, can I be a fucking Avenger now?! Alternatively, you put Deadpool in an Avengers movie and have him have a whole... I've done this one before. The one where he goes... He's looking through the MPAA ratings guide going, okay, I get one. One what? One use of the word fuck. Damn it! Or, he doesn't give it away. He's waiting the whole movie using all the colorful euphemisms he can possibly think of, and then at the very end, it's a big climax, they're getting ready to go, somebody else steals it from him.
That would fit perfectly for Deadpool.
Especially if it's like Wolverine or something. He's like, let's fucking go, Bob.
That was mine.
Alright, I guess that's what we're doing.
I claimed it.
Alright, fine. And then he finds out that when he tries to say fuck after that, it's just beeps, and he realizes that's even more weaponizable.
Beetlejuice all over again.
Yeah. But no, I want more Deadpool. But, I don't know, it kind of depends on what they do with Secret Wars, because if they're gonna reboot, I guess, yeah, you might as well just... God, there's so many perfect actors whose characters are just kind of getting started, and then it's like, do you recast them too?
Right.
Or, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line on, do we bring Steve Rogers back, and who plays it? This is building up to a thing. I'm going somewhere with this.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to.
Yep, we're going somewhere with this! But where do you draw the line of, okay, we're gonna need a new Wolverine, we're probably gonna need a new Tony, we're probably gonna need a new Steve. Do we recast Kamala? Don't you fucking do it.
No, please don't.
Don't you fucking do it.
She is perfect.
She is a precious cinnamon bun, too good for this world, too pure, and if you dare take that away from her, I will burn down your studio. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but only because I know Iman Vellani wouldn't want us to do that.
Yeah.
So we have to strive to be better. But I'll fucking do it.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah. Don't you fucking dare. Speaking of bringing back people, it's being reported, first via the Wrap, but now Variety's picked it up, that Chris Evans is coming back for Avengers Doomsday. No, don't woo. Fuck! Could we get one Avengers movie? I'm so fucking frustrated by this! You are fucking wrecking the Avengers brand by making it just the big events.
Right.
There should be team-up movies where it's not necessarily the end of the world, where you were building up this new team, not just banking on, oh hey look, we got Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. back! We're supposed to be setting up the next set of Avengers, but fuck it, we got the X-Men and Fantastic Four back, we're gonna Secret Wars, reboot, let's go!
See, I'm moderately disappointed because she's thinking like, oh, if he has them doing Cap again, then that kind of sucks. Because I've been really enjoying, even though I did not see Red One, I've been really enjoying Chris Evans' latest thing over the last couple years of just being a likable dick. And up until, I feel like a little bit of that was coming out in Infinity War, but otherwise, Endgame, sorry. A little bit, maybe slightly kind of came out in Endgame, but it's like, no, I want more of that, not Goody Two-Shoes Cap.
There wasn't really a lot, I think, except for him getting annoyed at his past self. I could do this all day. Yeah, I know. I mean, we don't know if he's coming back as Cap. He could just be doing another Johnny Storm.
He could be just be going in and having another moment where something crazy happens, just goes, what the shit?
He could be that guy from Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, that would be funny.
Granted, nothing to do with Marvel, but that'd be really funny.
I still want to maintain how much that caught me off guard when that happened. I'm just like, why are you here? You can't see it, but I just leaned into the mic to arouse my suspicion.
Just hold on a second. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Why even? But no, I don't like being this pessimistic about Marvel stuff, and especially don't like being this pessimistic. And it's so funny. I don't think Marvel is screwed. I don't think the MCU is doomed. But I think the Avengers brand is gonna take a fucking hit.
Unless they pull something really spectacular out of their butts.
I don't see how they can, because the problem is now they've just associated the Avengers with specifically the
OGs.
The OGs, but also the big, giant universe, world-ending, multiverse collapsing stakes gradually escalating, and now it seems like they're afraid to scale it back, so now when they go to do it, people are just gonna be like, this is kind of boring, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it's the whole thing of now you have to top everything that happened in all the other movies that are also part of what's happening in Doomsday.
Yeah, and you didn't have to do that. You could have pulled back after Endgame, and you could have had at least one Avengers movie that is about the team forming. Because again, cannot stress enough how pissed off I am that we still don't know who the fucking Avengers are, but we know that Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom, and now we know that Chris Evans is back. What the fuck? Who's on the team?
Who's on first?
No, wait, no. No, you're correct. Who is the guy on first?
Evidently Robert Downey Jr.
No. At least $80 million fucking dollars.
Bigger payout than The Rock.
You're right. I mean, it was for 2 movies, to be fair.
Oh, fair, yeah.
But still! I am looking forward to Thunderbolts, though.
Thunderbolts looks like it'll be a good time.
Oh, damn, there was a What If trailer. I forgot all about it. Oh, we're in it now.
Is this our transition to trailer time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, let's do trailer time.
Yeah! Pause for the theme. It's trailer time again. We've got movie previews to watch. It's trailer time again. So because I forgot there was a What If trailer, we might get to it later. I don't fucking know. I don't really care about What If at this point. What a scoring of a concept. But I've been there before.
Right.
Recently, I think. We officially, we now have the trailer for live-action Snow White.
Which was shafted in our theater for a weird-ass commercial for Walmart.
Right? Right! Bizarre!
Very. I mean, Walmarts are considered bazaars, probably.
Oh, God.
I am proud of that one.
I don't remember you being quite so opinionated, says Gal Gadot, standing in for all the right-wing angry men who have been hating on this movie for years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that comment had some layers?
Yeah.
I think it had some layers.
It was an ogre of a line.
It was an onion.
There's some allium.
Yeah.
There's some allium in there. That's an onion. Boy, howdy.
Indeed.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sick to death of all these live-action remakes. This doesn't look demonstrably worse than any of the others, and it looks better than Mufasa.
I mean, a lot of things look better than photorealistic CGI Lion King.
I know, but it still looks better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks better than that.
Fair.
I mean, eventually, it was only a matter of time before they took a swing at the first Disney feature-length animated movie.
My question is going to be, do you think like maybe 20 years down the line, they have it in them to do like a live-action Toy Story? I have a hard time seeing how that would work.
You can't see my face?
But I can.
I feel like it looks like I swallowed an entire lemon.
You swallowed an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet, but the sweet never came.
No, that's just fucking... That goes beyond cursed. That goes beyond blurst.
That goes into Nosferatu.
That's Super Saiyan cursed.
But yeah, it doesn't look horrifically bad.
The dwarves look weird.
The dwarves do... I don't think there's any way they could have done the dwarves without having the dwarves look at least a little weird.
I mean, they could have gotten actual actors for dwarfism.
Fair.
But then Peter Dinklage threw a fit about it, and...
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did. So now nobody gets the part.
Well, there's got to be voice actors. Or,
oh, yeah.
Or are all of those done by AI?
Oh, God, I hope not. Actually, if they did do that, that gives me a built-in excuse not to go see another Disney live-action remake.
Hey there.
But, on the flip side, that also means I'm feeding into the fucking hate train one way or another.
Hey there.
Huh. Who's playing the... Martin Kleba is grumpy. And that mirror looks like he's out of a video game. Yeah, not in a good way.
No.
Not a good... Not PS5 either. We're talking like PS2.
Yeah.
Talking like he could be burnt by sleep. Anyways... Pictures of 7 dwarves have been reimagined, consisting of only one actor with dwarfism, along with 6 other non-dwarf actors of varying ethnicity. Disney later confirmed they did indeed depict the production with stand-in actors substituting for the leads. Jesus. So apparently this is going to be a real Viva la Revolution, overthrow the bourgeoisie or something. The queen, it's supposed to be... Oh, it's a play on fairest of them all. Okay, yeah, Jesus, I'm stupid.
Wait, what?
Because Snow White opens up, but this used to be a kingdom of fairness, and the queen's whole bit is she wants to be the fairest one of all.
Oh!
But she's using fair in the context of being hot, whereas Snow White's using it in the context of, just.
Gal Gadot is pretty hot.
She's like, pardon me, I just had to step out of a submarine.
Granted, I still lean more towards Vanessa Kirby anyway, but...
Yeah, can't wait for Fantastic Four First Steps. Not a huge fan of the title.
I do not like that title.
Nah, casting's good though.
Oh, yes.
Still not sure about Pedro Pascal.
I showed some family that short of you more or less calling me out on having a crush on Vanessa Kirby, and some of them were like, I didn't know that about you.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, and they also found it funny in general.
Nice. Oh, where was I going with this? Right, Snow White. Yeah, I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else on.
Yeah.
Or if it's the best candidate for cinema synergy, which it might be.
Oh, crap, it might be. Yeah.
Huh.
When does this movie come out? March?
March.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll all see.
We'll see who the fairest of them all is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And then because I got desperate and forgot that there was a What If trailer, we also included a trailer for The Gorge, which is coming to Apple TV+.
Oh, I didn't finish watching that.
What?!
I just told you!
You're the one who told me about it!
I'm the one who told you about it, but I came across it at the end of my lunch break. So it's like, oh, this looks kind of neat. I got to the part where they're like, yeah, this Gorge is the gate to hell, which sounds fucking stupid, but it has Anya Taylor-Joy and the gentleman who plays Rooster in I almost said an Ace Combat, but well, it's an Ace Combat movie, in Top Gun Maverick.
Googling it. Wait, is that?
Yeah, I think it's Miles.
Oh! How did I forget that?
Yeah, Miles Teller.
That's Reed Richards from Fan Four Stick.
Oh, it is. I'm glad he's still...
What do you mean you didn't finish watching it? This whole operation was your idea!
It was at the end of my lunch break, and I've had a very busy and very, very long day.
All right,
which is part of the reason why I'm here recording with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
It looks interesting, but also kind of stupid.
Yeah. One thing I respect about Apple TV films is that they do put a lot of things to theaters. Although one of them was Argyle, so... But yeah, I can maybe see why this one didn't...
make the cut.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, kinda. They'll just cut this whole set. No, I can't cut it because of the... whatever that was. Laughing thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Right, but yeah, I can't cut this.
Also funny of you just freaking out on me fucking it up.
Yeah. Let's go to box office.
Let's do the box office.
We saw the highest grossing movie domestically this weekend.
Oh, hell
because it's Moana 2.
Wait, no. You saw Moana 2.
Right.
We watched Y2K.
Oh, yeah. What do I mean we saw it? This whole operation was my idea!
Come meet up. It's the comeuppance.
Jesus Christ. Apparently you're not the only one having a long day. No, we didn't come close this weekend.
I was going to say, I hope the microphone picked up my confusion there.
Hopefully.
Because I was kind of quiet at that.
Oh, man.
Maybe that'll be the short.
But no, so... Okay, I saw it last weekend because it's Moana 2.
Right.
$51.3 million domestic weekend, $299.3 million domestic total, $599.3 million worldwide against a $150 million budget. What the fuck have you all done?
They're going to be making a third one for sure.
God, fuck it. Well, maybe okay. Maybe this one will actually start out as a movie and it can go back to being really good.
True.
As opposed to aggressively, Because again, I don't hate Moana 2,
It's clear that it was supposed to be a TV show.
I'm pissed off by its success.
Mm.
I hate what it represents for our cynical cycle of content creation. Make sure to like the podcast, by the way. No, the movie we both saw, Jesus fuck. I wanted to see Werewolves this weekend, I just didn't have the time.
Oh, right.
But we saw Y2K, 9th place.
Okay.
$2.1 million domestic weekend in total. No worldwide release info yet, but it's against a $15 million budget, so it's probably borked.
Yeah. What are the general ratings for it? Has anyone said? 43%.
C- cinema score. Ooh.
And 43% critics positive on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh, that's a little harsh.
Yeah.
I get it, I guess. C-. What the hell? Huh. I'll never understand how audiences' brains work. I'm
going to keep my comment to myself.
No, go for it.
No, I'm going to keep my
comment. No, worst case scenario, I edit it out. Share with the class.
So, something.
Okay, yeah, we're cutting it.
Yeah. I fucking told you. I don't know what you expected.
I don't fucking know, man. So Y2K, it's a sort of comedy. Oh, it calls it a disaster comedy horror movie according to Wikipedia.
Okay.
That tracks.
Yeah.
I suppose that tracks.
Yeah.
And it's about the Millennium Bug, the mass crashing of systems that some people predicted might happen during the turn of the millennium, the switch over from 1999 to 2000, which didn't happen, apparently in part because a bunch of software people took it very seriously and took great pains to avoid it.
Okay.
But here, in the context of this film, shit goes wrong.
Shit goes ape.
It does.
Yeah.
Let Flash fight Gorilla Grodd, you cowards. In a movie.
Right.
Maybe I could have talked about Creature Commandos. Anyways, should watch it, it's funny.
Right.
But the main characters are Jaden Martell and Julian Dennison, or at least they're the starting main characters. They're a couple of friends, Eli and Danny.
Yes.
They're both nerds. They're losers, baby. But they're getting ready for a New Year's party. Actually, they're just getting ready for New Year's, and their plan is just to sit around and, be nerds.
Right.
But, They get some swagger. They drink some alcohol.
They pregame.
And
they pregame like no pregame has pregamed.
And they decide we're gonna go to this party. And Eli, that's Jaden Martell's character, he's gonna go talk to Rachel Zegler, and he's gonna impress her, and they're gonna make kissy faces at New Year's. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
It does not go according to plan.
No, not at all.
No.
Things go horribly wrong very quickly.
Yeah, chaos in the streets, people start dying, appliances are going nuts, one guy gets his dick stuck in a blender, although I'm pretty sure that's his own fault.
Oh no, we both had a face in the theater of, as I was happening, just, nah, I don't think the blender went for you, dog.
Is that a spoiler?
Probably.
Yeah, well, I don't care. One guy gets his dick sliced off by a blender, but, there's no way that blender forced itself out of that guy's dick.
Yeah.
That guy stuck his dick in there.
Yes, he did.
What are we even talking about?
Oh my god.
I thought this was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was okay too, which is kind of a shame because the first bit of the movie, like the first third of the movie, is genuinely pretty solid, and it does gradually but significantly taper off after that.
I feel like the big thing is, on a lot of levels, this is cynical in a funny way, but still pretty cynical. And it does some interesting, I don't know if deconstruction is the right word for the kind of movie it is, but it feels like it kind of swerves with some things. Like, there are points where I was expecting it to go left, and it goes right, and by the end, I was kind of expecting it to not necessarily be a downer ending, but I certainly didn't expect it to wrap up the way it did, and when it did, I was a little disappointed.
Right.
It's just, oh, okay, huh. It's hard to say without getting into spoilers, but the last bit of it really let me down.
Yeah, the last bit of the movie is not as good as the beginning.
The soundtrack, aggressively 90s.
Aggressively 90s.
Just one of those days! Oh man, Limp Bizkit has got his...
He called a Limp Bizkit song.
Limp Bizkit has got his Limp Bizkits all over this. They're Limp Bizkits? Right, it's not just one guy.
The biscuits are limping. Yeah.
They're limping in the biscuit line. Are you supposed to pronounce it Bizkit, or is it biscuit? Do you pronounce it? Are you supposed to pronounce it like the food, or do you pronounce it like it's written?
I feel like it's written, but who knows?
Hold on a second.
Are you looking up how to pronounce Limp Bizkit?
Yes. Okay, you are supposed to say Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
So you're supposed to pronounce it with the Z.
Okay.
All right.
So Limp Bizcut.
Bizkit. The emphasis is on biz, but yeah, it's not bis. I'm trying to remember now, because other than the soundtrack being aggressive, like, there was some really funny stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Most of which are spoilers.
Yes.
Some of which we don't care about, like the dick in the blender. A lot of people I thought would have bigger roles in this died pretty early in.
Yeah, honestly.
I thought that was kind of bold.
It was a bold strategy, one of which was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really good. Oh, the director was Garrett.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
I'm trying to figure out if that's...
Pretty sure that's the one who eats shit.
No. Garrett's the video store guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if that's okay by me or not.
Hey man, it's either that or Quentin Tarantino blowing himself up in Django. It's either that, Quentin Tarantino blowing himself up in Django, or Kazunori Yamauchi showing up in the Gran Turismo movie when someone else is already playing him in the Gran Turismo movie.
Don't forget about Quentin Tarantino and From Dusk Till Dawn. Is that the one? I really think there was something weird about that one. Oh yeah, where he sucks tequila off of Selma Hayek's feet.
That might be the most Quentin Tarantino sentence I have ever heard in my life.
Well,
honestly.
It's in the script. I guess we don't have a choice. The script I wrote.
The script I wrote. It's like, no, I don't have a foot fetish. Not at all.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
A little bit of a degenerate. An extremely talented degenerate, but a degenerate nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's not that bad. But I'm trying to figure out... The ultimate threshold for director cameos in their own movies where I feel like it gets overbearing is Korg. And I'm trying to figure... I don't think this is Korg. However,
no, it's not the same level as Korg.
I'm trying to figure out why, for scientific purposes.
Where this ranks.
For a director cameo classification system, why is this not Korg?
Well, Garrett is a lot more likable.
Yeah.
He's a lot more likable. I mean, I don't think that Korg is unlikable, But Garrett is a lot more likable than Korg in this film.
It doesn't really matter. The important point is not as annoying as Korg.
Right.
Wow, yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking of it.
Yeah, because all the good shit happens when everything starts going haywire.
Which is kind of a spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else, if I'm honest.
Oh man, this might be like the shortest non-spoiler section ever once I cut out all the hemming and hawing and weird shit.
Right.
But keep the dick in the blender.
Oh, that'll be the next Lonely Island song.
Should you watch this movie, I guess?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not harmful.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done ranking things for the rest of the year.
Oh, is that right?
The list has gotten out of control. Next year I'm doing a tier list.
Okay.
I'm not doing a numerical ranking. Numerical ranking is fucking stupid.
Ends up being that the tier list is even harder than the numerical list.
I can't imagine it's worse, because worst case scenario, I can fit things into one category or another, or I'll just make another category, and then I end up with the monthly movie awards.
Yes.
Except it's yearly.
Or it's a thing of like, alright guys, it's 52 weeks of movies, and I made a tier list, and what, you look at that, I have 52 tiers in my tier list.
Yeah, but they don't have to be numerical is the point. But yeah, I think you should watch it, or at least it's not worth avoiding it, you know?
Yeah. It's not so offensive or offensively bad that you need to avoid seeing it. I'd say it's one of those movies where it's like, if you're looking for something to see in a theater and like nothing else is really like screaming out at you, this is a solid pick.
Or if you're really nostalgic for 90s music.
Yes.
Solid pick.
And 90s aesthetic. That dial-up tone.
Core memory unlocked.
Yeah, for real.
Or maybe if you're just part of the younger generation, you want to see what it was all about. I'm not going to say things are better now.
Did I tell you about the time that I played the dial-up tone for my best friend's little sisters? They both just started freaking out and looked at me like, what the hell is that noise? That's what we heard every day.
Yeah.
Back during the good days.
Let me put it this way. This is probably not in my top 25.
Let's say I could see this being like in the high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, I'm done numerically ranking stuff. It's
But we just numerically ranked it.
Yeah. We did. Fuck. So if you don't want to get spoiled on Y2K, God, this is really off my game this week. Oh well.
We both are.
Make sure to click away in 3, 2, 1. It's just one of those days. Eat shit.
Were you? It was perfect because it's just a perfect cut too. He just starts grinding, falls off, hits his head on the ground, dies, and then everything just goes silent. And it was especially funny because I'm just, wait, did he die? And then as soon as I say that, there's just blood coming from his head
internally. God, this is one of those ones where there were two people on the end of the row who would not shut the fuck up.
And it was ridiculous.
Right?
Again, kind of something we talked about before. Why did you pay $14, or in this case, potentially, $28 to talk?
Jesus.
It's almost as insane as paying $14 to take a nap.
No, so for context, this one dipshit character in the movie is on rollerblades, and he claims that he's really good at them. And he sees a downed basketball hoop that makes kind of like a grind rail.
Yes.
And he's like, aw, yeah, here we go. And it starts blaring Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit because he and his friends are all super big into that band. Did I say Biscuit? Bizkit?
Yes.
But he jumps on it, immediately falls backward, thwacks his head on the pavement, dies.
Yes, like eats shit and dies.
Perfect.
It was great.
Perfect. If the whole movie lived up to that moment, this would be one of the greatest films of the year. It does not. Unfortunately. I am kind of amazed they killed off, what's his name? Danny.
Yeah, I was like, they killed him off decently quickly, too.
Yeah, no, he died pretty early in. I was very, okay, he's got the bat, what'd you do without me? Gets speared by the robot. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, not you. You're genuinely great.
Yeah, except for when you accidentally outed your friend as drinking some of your pee.
Hey, it's Piss Mouth. Once again, if you want to feel like you're back in the 90s.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. I'm still struggling now.
Yeah, no, wow. I mean, that was one where when Danny died, I was just like, oh no, he's good. He's good. And it was...
I remember what I wanted the intro to be. God damn it.
Fair.
Next week.
Fair. But what was especially unfortunate about it is that during the whole bit where Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eli is like with Danny during his final moments, and it's genuinely made to be a very sweet and very sad scene, and there's a lot of emotional gravity behind it. Danny hands him a Durex, and it's a thing of, I'm just jumping between being sad and wanting to laugh my ass off.
And that ended up saving the day.
Yeah, and it ended up saving the day at the end.
I'm really good at calling things in not great movies. Like, not terrible movies, just average ones.
Yes.
Like, I'm still riding the Bad Boys, what was the fourth one called? Ride or Die, right.
Ride or Die.
It had to be Ride or Die, because Bad
Boys for Life was the third one.
Bad Boys for Life was the third one,
which is a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it should have been For Life.
Yeah.
They could have done Ride or Die, but the E in Ride is a 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, anyways, I called the bad guy of that from Orbit.
Yeah, it's like Breeze. Oh, he's the bad guy.
Yeah. You seen this guy before? Nah, he did it. But anyways, in this case, the big thing that I got, it's not even a big thing, it's just a minor stupid joke, is... Later
in the movie, we're introduced to Fred Durst.
Yeah, Fred Durst as himself.
Yes.
Lead singer of Limp Bizkit. I got it that time.
Good job.
Yep. And he's throwing in the towel, he's giving up on humanity, he's just gonna hide out in the video store until the mountains crumble back into the sea or something.
Yeah.
And the one surviving, whatever member of that fuckhead clique, Ash, I want to say her name was?
I think her name was Ash, yeah.
Was it Ash? Hold on a second.
Yeah, Ash.
I think the performer is... Hold on a second.
Well, wait, what did it sound?
Okay, yeah, they're non-binary.
Okay.
The actor is non-binary.
Okay.
Not sure about the character. Anyways.
Yes.
She's going on a whole thing about how their whole friend group was, are who they are because of Limp Bizkit, and he's giving this big rallying speech, hands him the hat. I don't know what the deal with the hat is.
I think it's just Fred Durst is just known for wearing a red hat. Like a red baseball cap backwards.
Okay, shows what I know. Which is really funny because I feel like Break Stuff is kind of not my only theme song, but it's one of my theme songs.
It's one of the key theme songs.
Yeah.
It's a theme song that you probably wish you could use a lot more often.
Yeah. So after numerous build-ups to Break Stuff and then veering away from it, because there was that one where they were playing it in the car and then they switched to something else. There was an instant shit just add grind moment.
Yeah.
But then as he's looking at the hat, I just lean over to Greg very quietly. Sorry, I need to lean in. This is where Break Stuff starts playing. It's just one of those days, and they're doing a montage of it, and I just lean back. It hurts being this good.
It was pretty good, because it's like, oh, come on, movie. I mean, it's great, just because they are in the video store just breaking shit, which is very understandable and probably very cathartic at this point.
I'm surprised that the guys hanging out at the old factory even knew what was going on. I thought when they came in and everybody's all chill, I assumed they were just gonna have to get them up to speed, but no, they know, they just don't give a fuck, apparently.
Yeah.
We only have one beer. We're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, this is your plan, huh? Alright.
Yeah, for real.
And then it turns out this whole thing is some kind of singularity or something that emerged from the Y2K thing, but Rachel Zegler's character is some kind of... Computer whiz, which, okay, you know what, it's the late 90s, I can believe this, I guess.
Yeah, and then we partially find out because Eli's computer comes back to life and finds him.
Yeah.
Accidentally shows the Pamela Anderson sex tape.
Yeah.
That, which caught, I feel like that caught both of us very off guard.
I got a few viruses in my computer, too.
Yeah. It was said with such confidence as well.
Yep. Oh, I found out that that porta potty song, that was not R. Kelly. That was Brian McKnight.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I started singing with that, I was just like, oh wait, I think that's R. Kelly. Which, if it was R. Kelly, that would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah. An R. Kelly song in a porta potty specifically would have been really funny. Hella unrigorous, this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do like the bit at the party where Eli is looking around, he sees that one door that says don't even fucking think about it, and he opens the door and there's two people having sex, and one person calls him out on enjoying the show, and he just awkwardly ducks out. It's like, the door fucking warned you!
The door said it!
Said don't even fucking think about it!
Yeah.
You not only fucking thought about it, you fucking did it!
Oh, Timmy!
I'm respecting your independence by knocking, but asserting my authority as your father by coming in anyway! Who the fuck is the kid Leroy?
Oh, it's the soccer kid.
He looks like Jim Henson's Pete Davidson baby. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're a lovely person, or at least I don't know anything about you personally. You just look a bit like Pete Davidson. Am I wrong?
I mean, a little bit.
Little bit.
If Pete Davidson was blonde.
He is blonde. At least
No, I'm pretty sure I feel like it's dyed.
Well, yeah, but, like, he's publicly blonde.
Fair.
Anyways. No, they find out it's some kind of dude bro fucking virus thing that talks like a goddamn...
Sociopath.
Sociopath, but he also talks like fucking Grubby Grouper from that episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah. Congratulations! You're fucked!
Everybody's getting amalgamated and getting a chip plugged into their brain so their brains can be used as processing power, but apparently, like, all you gotta do is shut off the thing and everybody's fine.
They're the clones of the New Republic Army.
That's really disappointing to me.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as they stop the thing, everything's just fine.
Back to normal. No, I'm pretty sure there's some long-term repercussions from having a computer chip forcibly inserted into your brain.
Huh. Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
Potentially world-ending catastrophe comes and goes, and you would think that things would rapidly change, but no, they actually... Oh. Huh.
There's that cynicism. There's that cynicism.
I might not be giving this movie enough credit. Nah!
I say, did we find the movie's hidden Mickey?
Still kind of a letdown. They end up using that condom at the end because they keep getting zapped when they try to reach the USB slot to stick the thing in. That's amazing. So they use the condom as an insulator.
They use a condom as a rubber insulator. And that was a moment that was both funny and oddly adorable because Eli, when he comes up with the idea, just hands Rachel Zegler the condom and she just looks and goes, oh, okay. And it's like, I'm just like, you are aware that he's not asking you to have sex with him, right?
CJ was the rapper kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. CJ is the 93 Till Infinity kid. That's the rap song that played during the sequence of the clicks.
Okay.
When his click is shown. That's 93 Till Infinity. Gotcha. Which instantly got points in my book.
Alright, I don't know who that is.
It's the name of the song. But
I don't know what that is.
it's a 90s rap song.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he fucking dies.
Laura called him Slim Shady at one point, and that's how I remember him. Even though his style is nothing like Slim Shady.
No, not at all.
At least Fred Durst appreciated it.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucking dies, and that was a little disappointing for me personally, too, because he was another one who was like, oh, I like you.
And you really think that would have more of an impact, but nope.
Although it is a thing of both CJ and Ash are regular weed smokers, and after Ash gets done, like, kind of telling him a deep story, he motions to her, and you think he's trying to pull moves, but instead it's puff, puff, pass, not puff, puff, and hold on to it forever.
Yep.
And I was like, alright, my man's got his priorities straight. Hears out a person, is a good emotional sponge for him, still takes their weed.
I like that throughout the entire movie, they keep calling him Fred Durst.
They call him by his first and last name.
His full name.
Yeah.
They never change it. It's just Fred Durst. Never Fred, never Mr. Durst, just Fred Durst. In case you forgot.
Yeah, in case you didn't know who this obvious chuckle fuck is.
Yeah. That was a really not great cover of You Gotta Have Faith.
Yeah. And no.
Nah. Nah. So then it wraps up 5 years later, and they're visiting Danny's grave, and everything is fine, I guess.
But wait...
Oh, right, sequel bait, who cares?
I mean, I have a hard time seeing them making a sequel out of this film.
Yeah. I don't think I want one.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean I would actively be disappointed if they made one.
Mm-hmm. The only way I could see them making a sequel is if they age up all the characters a good bit and make it about the coronavirus.
We'll make it an actual virus.
Oh, true.
Ah!
Wait, but no, like an actual computer virus.
Yeah, the algorithm co-ops it and turns it into a computer virus. Yeah, oh fuck, I'm giving them ideas! What have I done?
Well, at the very least, you can give them ideas, just make sure you get royalties for them.
Yeah, I'm recording it here first. Alicia Silverstone's in this.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah. Eli's mom, who smokes.
Which was very funny.
And taught his dad how to French.
Yeah. You get hints of Eli's mom being a character.
Yeah. Correct. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of much else in all honesty.
No.
Yeah.
This really is kind of a in one brain out the other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did A24 produce this, or did they distribute it? They're one of the production companies.
Yeah.
So they might have had something to do with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't have the A24 camera angles.
Nah.
But there is definitely an A24 vibe to this movie.
Yeah, but it's a lesser A24 vibe. It's a mild A24. You know? One of these days I still gotta show you Zola.
Yeah, that, and I actually do need to sit down, because it's on my fucking show, and watch Everything Everywhere as well.
That's right! That's on the movie night list.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, considering how long it is, there might be a point where I just knock it out on my own, too.
Fair.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think that about wraps this up.
Yeah, I'd say so.
God, I feel a little bad for these episodes getting shorter as the end of the year approaches, but also it's the holidays and I'm busy, so you know what?
Same!
Yeah. Thanks for watching!
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, like I said, like, comment, yeah, do all that good stuff. Next week, I guess I gotta watch fucking Kraven. I'm really gonna try for War of the Rohirrim too, but I kinda got a Kraven. I'm craving it. Fuck! Fuck!
You know what? I'm gonna put it out there, depending on what the theaters look like when you get your tickets for Kraven, I may join you.
On the off chance that it's completely empty?
If it's empty,
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, but if it's empty, I am absolutely joining with you.
We're not getting an empty theater for Kraven. It's still a Marvel quote-unquote movie. It is a Marvel cannot stop us from making this and putting their logo on it movie.
Right.
But anyways, regardless of which of us end up seeing Kraven, it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, call me is that the Backstreet Boys?
Yes.
Is that NSYNC? Who did is gonna be me?
I think it's Backstreet Boys.
NSYNC.
NSYNC. Damn it. I'm 0 for 2.
Call me NSYNC because it's gonna be me. Oh boy. Anyways, this has been Under the Bridge with Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll.
And with Greg, aka Greg.
And we'll catch you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye!